welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Victoria. Today's video will be something I'm very excited to show you guys. This is a what's in my bag, come shopping with me video for my physical diagnosis class, which will be in person for my first semester of PA school. So I'm very excited to share this with you. Let's get into the video. Something that was really helpful was the class before my class and my program made a little list with links to it in a Google Drive. Plus, it made it really easy to kind of see what other people before us have bought and what's really required versus what's not. So going into shopping for all this stuff, I was a little stressed out because you could spend a lot of money on equipment. Will I break the bank? Is it going to be a good investment? Most of the stuff is, by the way. So I know some programs do it in a different way where they give you all of your equipment and it's included in the program cost. My program, however, is not like that. You have to go out and get your own equipment, which is actually kind of fun because you can go on a little shopping spree. The first thing on my list here was finding a bag to put my medical equipment in. So I actually got a trauma bag, but it has a lot of compartments, and this took me a lot of time to find. Here's me just looking at different bags on Amazon. A lot of people in the class ahead of me got one specific type of bag, and that was nice to see kind of what people are using. This is actually the bag right here. And when I was looking for bags, I wanted something that would be functional, but also carries a good form and doesn't fall down when you place it down. I know some backpacks are like that. I definitely wanted to get a backpack as well, instead of just one that you put over your shoulder. Personally, I like the backpack feel, but I like how our program lets us choose and kind of pick what works best for us. And here's me finally finding that bag and looking at the dimensions. I did not think it would be as big as it is, which I will show in just a second here. But it comes in 3 different colors. I decided to go for the gray color just because it's a nice neutral. And oh, this is the website TrueNab. That's the company that makes these bags. So see, this one's more of a duffel, but I definitely wanted the backpack feel. So just go with what works best for you if you're currently looking for a bag. I've seen people get diaper bags and look into that as well, just because of all the compartments that it has. Before I do any shopping after buying the bag, I want to see the things that I have that I can check off the list before having to spend any money. I actually have a decent amount of stuff. I was pretty surprised, but happy to find out what I have. What's in my bag already? Let's find out. We have a thermometer, a pen light, a tape measure, a stethoscope. Take a look at it. So unfortunately, This little guy is gonna have to be replaced because it's not a big enough bell. It's not the cardiology stethoscope, which is what I need. This one is a step down from that. So it is required that we get a cardiology stethoscope. Unfortunately, this one's the classic Lemon 3. So I'll be shopping for a new stethoscope. That, unfortunately, will not stay in my bag. Let's see. A blood pressure cuff. We just need the adult blood pressure cuff. The pediatric is optional. Okay, let's see here. We also need cotton balls and some paper clips. I have these in a cute little container. I love to reuse glass containers. Something that is on the list that's not in my actual bag, that's always on me, is my watch. It's always on my wrist. I'm using my Apple Watch for this. Previously, when I was an EMT, I bought like a cheap little $10 watch at a medical shop, and you just need a watch that has a seconds hand. That's what's required on our list. So I will be using my Apple Watch. Thankfully, I already have a watch, and I already made an investment in that. A ruler. I got a clear one so that you could kind of see like when you're measuring body parts or whatever we'll be measuring. And that about does it from what I have that's on the list. And now on to stuff that is not required, but that is in my medical bag just in case. This is an agenda book, planner. Just have it just in case during our lab we have important dates and I need to write down some test dates, things like that. I got this before I was interning at cardiac rehab because we had to take so many blood pressure measurements like during exercise and stuff. So I got this to check on my blood pressure taking skills. This is an automatic BP cuff and a little machine. So this is just something I like to check how I'm doing with my blood pressures. It's not as accurate as taking it manually, so keep that in mind as well. These will come in handy to weigh down the equipment before and after its use. I also have this Maxwell Quick medical reference, which was recommended to me by a PA that I shadowed. Actually has an eye chart in the back and just a small little notebook to write down little things, take notes. I'll also be bringing my iPad as well. But I just like, sometimes you just need to write a paper note, things like that. And that is all the extra stuff in my medical bag. That about wraps things up for what is currently in my bag. Now it's time to do some shopping and fill this baby up. Okay, looking at the list here, I still need an otoscope, disposable shields, ophthalmoscope, pocket eye chart, a reflex hammer, tuning forks, 2 non-alcohol based distinctive scents, and gloves. And something I wanted to mention regarding our program is that there's a package that we can purchase that's $632 for our specific program. And it comes with an otoscope, ophthalmoscope, specula, the blood pressure cuff, tuning forks, hammer, eye chart, and then all this other stuff's not included that we need for our PD class. And it shows what's included here. This is essentially the best kind of ophthalmoscope and otoscope that we can purchase. However, it is very expensive and it is not required to have this. Here's the much cheaper alternative option of the otoscope and ophthalmoscope attachment. And there's the description of it. Going back to this Maxwell Quick Medical Reference book, on the back it does have an eye chart. However, this is one that was suggested by the class above us, and I'm gonna purchase it anyway, just to have it on hand, separate from this little booklet. Unfortunately, some of this stuff is not arriving for a few more days, so I won't be able to film it in this video. I'm going to calculate my grand total. The otoscope and ophthalmoscope was $115.92 plus $5 for the disposable speculars and $6.99 for the eye chart. The reflex hammer and tuning fork was $15.29. That's a steal. The contact lens case was $3.16, and the equipment bag was $45.99. Under $200 before I purchase my stethoscope. That's not bad at all. Wow. Okay. I feel a little bit better about this little shopping excursion now that it's under $500. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna purchase the fancy otoscope and ophthalmoscope. I'd rather go with one that's $115.92 instead of $600. Just personal preference right now, because I'm gonna be in a lot of debt with loans. Okay, so $192.35 before the stethoscope. That also didn't include the nitrile gloves. Now we only need about 20, but they come in packs of 100. So what I'm thinking is collabing with with 5 other people, just purchasing one box and splitting it. So instead of $22, it's about $5 to $6 each. So if I have to just buy a whole box, that'd be $192.35 plus 20, which is $212.35. If it's only $5, we'll subtract 20 from that. So $192.35 plus $6, $198.35. So it's still below $200 if I collab and just split the gloves, which would be like a last minute thing to get. You can probably pick that up anywhere. Amazon, Walmart, Target. That's something I'll do later on. Now I gotta figure out the stethoscope. My boyfriend actually does have 2. His program gifted all the students one, and I bought him one to start off his program, and it is a cardiology grade. He said I can use the one that I bought for him because it's not engraved with his name on it, but I kind of think I want my own stethoscope. Yeah, I think I do. So I'm gonna explore websites for the stethoscope now and see what I'm gonna find. We shall see, but that's not bad at all. I feel good about this shopping experience. Thank you very much for tuning in today and coming shopping with me. I hope you had a lot of fun, and I provided insight if you're looking to purchase things for your medical bag as well. I am excited to do some more vlogs while I'm in PA school. I actually start 2 weeks from today. I will absolutely, positively be vlogging my journey on here so that you guys can all see what a day in the life of a PA student is and how I will be studying. That about wraps up today's video. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section, or you can DM me on my Instagram, fitchickvic_futurePA. And I will see you all next time. Bye.